question. Leviticus 19 verse 29. Why are there so many women, black women today, that are walking around half naked? That's my question. That's my question. Because that's what happens, right? Isn't that what's happening?
Not you.
I'm asking you because we're the leads. We're the leaders of the nation. I can't hear you.
They need men in their life.
Go. They need men. What does the Bible say? What does read that?
But they also use that against men to try to destroy men and manipulate man with their body and all that. And we don't look at it. I don't even look at it.
Right.
They can walk around with their tail hanging out and all that, but they want attention. And as soon as you look, oh, why are you looking at me?
Why
And
you
then they want to get you locked up and say, oh, he did this. That's how women get down because they was raised. I guess they was born or raised or taught that way.
They were taught.
They was taught that shit.
They're taught, but
that's why I don't do it. I don't look at them. Because one day a woman looked, they turned around and looked at me. I turned my head this way.
She said, "What you doing, son? What you doing, son?
I'm not looking at you. I told her, I'm not looking at your ass or whatever. I said that turned me on.
She had some Timberland boots on. Like, yo, why are you looking at me, son?
Right.
But we're not supposed to do that, right? Actually, we're supposed to correct that because there's a law in there that shows you what happens when we let our women walk out here in any which way.
But they get an attitude over that, though.
Who cares about the woman's attitude?
They get an attitude walking away.
Who cares? My sister.
Yeah, they get a.
Listen to it. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
So we are as black men, as Israelite men, we are not allowed to allow our women to become whores. You know, how does a whore look like? What does a whore look like?
A prostitute.
Yeah, what does a prostitute look like? What does a prostitute look like in Harlem? I know a lot of these brothers like, oh shoot, yo, don't get me on camera, yo. I'm calling up one right now. What does a prostitute look like? You know, a prostitute comes in many different titles in today's world. A girlfriend, a poo-tang, a baby mama, that over there. Those are all prostitutes. All whores according to the Bible. What does the Bible say?
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Do you know how the black man prostitutes their daughters to become a whore? Guess what? We don't marry our sisters. Are you married?
No.
Do you have a woman in your life?
I had one, but she died.
She died. Well, the black man is supposed to marry the black woman. Right.
It's a birthday too, the matter of fact. Okay. I was with her 30 years.
30 years.
And 8 grand.
But were you married? You're being honest with me. But that is an example of causing our women to be whores. As poignant as that word sounds, when you don't marry her, right? She can go, you end the relationship. What is she going to jump on next? Right. So I'm going to leave it like that. But we as black men, we're supposed to marry our women. The Bible says again, what does it say?
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
So guess what? The black man, we're supposed to marry the black woman. It's called whoredom when we go into, what do you call them? What are those marriages? Common law marriages, poo-tang, that over there. It's all forms of what? Fornication. Right. But guess what? Also causing to be whores is letting them come out here in any which way. In spandex. You know spandex is underwear?
That's because we allow the women to dress like that. They don't have a good man because they don't have a man that, even if they did have a man, they would man down.
You want to know the reason why?
Why?
Because you the main. What's that? 1 Timothy 1 and verse 7. A lot of black men. I'm gonna let you in on the biggest secret. A lot of black men have a lot of fear. They're fearful. A lot of black men are fearful. They're fearful of the black woman.
And why is that?
Why is that? I don't know. I'm an Israelite in Christ, man.
Why is that?
I just apply the scriptures. Read that. Got it?
Hey, that's deep.
That's 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. Read that.
The book of 2 Timothy.
Yeah, 7.
Chapter 1, verse 7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
The Israelite man have the spirit of fear to anything, to the Caucasian man, to the Caucasian woman, and guess what? Even more importantly, to the black woman. We will tell the black woman to. A lot of black men are fearful of saying this to the black woman. Can you do that? No. And that's all right. That's all right. That is first to examine yourself and then build yourself up as the kings that we are. What does the Bible say again?
For God has not given us the spirit of fear.
He has not given us the spirit of fear to come out here and correct our people. When we see our brothers and sisters off, what do you know what I mean by off?
Falling off.
Yeah, like breaking commandments.
That's
Like,
always going to happen, man. It's never going to change.
no, it is changing. Look at it, look at it, look around you. These are what, 10 black men that are keeping our customs, our laws. Right. My sister, my brother, come over here for a second. Right? See, you can see aspects of fear. Read that again. The Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but of what?
But of power.
Of what?
Power.
Of what?
Power. And love.
Of power and love and
of a sound mind.
when you have power and love for your brothers and sisters to keeping the commandments, guess what? Your mind is very sound. You're able to make decisions just like that. That's a man.
We need to get some of these sisters and kids and all that in Israelites and all that.
But we have sisters against, like my sister with the long hair, with the yellow shirt. My sister. Oh, she doesn't speak English. Oh, she doesn't speak English. Yo, you work with me. He left. Yo, yeah. Anyways, read that again. Yo, you disconnect with their spirit. They gone. Beep beep. Oh, you wanted water? So why are we giving water?
Book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power.
The black man has power, black woman. Although we might not seem like anything, check the media. The Lord has put the spirit on the black man to rise up out of the ashes. You have a spirit of power and
of love.
And
of a sound mind.
Of a stable mind. With that stable mind, what do we do? Ezekiel 3 and verse 17. How do we show love? How do we show love, sis? My sister, where are you running off to in a haste? How do we show love to our brothers and sisters? My brother in purple. Read that.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of
Who's
Israel.
the son of man? Who's the son of man? You black and you Hispanic people. Biblically and archaeologically known as the Israelite. You are the son of man. Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth.
Hear the words out of our big black lips. Read.
And give them warning.
What are we commanded to do as Israelite men?
And give them warning.
What are we supposed to say to the black woman? What are we supposed to do?
And give them warning.
What are we supposed to give them warning for?
For me.
He gave it to me.
We're supposed to tell you, hey, you are Israelite. You are a princess of the power with God. You need to wear a dress.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games, man.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We're pushing the truth.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe. Stop playing games.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example.